So we're coaching a Bronze Genji today. Actually a bit curious on how Genji plays out in Bronze. I can see at the team layouts now that you're playing Genji, you don't have Ana. That's a downside of playing Genji. You want the Ana just for the nano. Go for the deflect through the shield. Now that's important. You need to think about, why am I deflecting, or should I deflect at all? And right now you were just behind your Rhine shield. You were 100% safe. You can try to look at the enemy, because you can see when they're aiming at you, and that's when you want to deflect. Like, let's say a Hanzo charges arrow and deflects at you, that's when you want to deflect. You don't want to deflect behind the shield, and like, if they don't look at you, you don't want to deflect usually. Here, I want you to focus the supports here. He does, he focuses the Ana, he hard focuses the Ana. He dashes the Ramacho, that's not bad, but you got the Kiriko after, and then you focus Ramacho. That's actually like, that's a very good thing to get the Tracer too, I think, yeah. So that's a good thing. That's something you need to keep on doing. You want to focus Ramacho. I mean, you want to focus the supports, and then you focus the Ramacho. And I want you to look at the kill you got on Widow here. After you kill the Kiriko here, right? And then you kill Ramacho. This is important to note. When you see the... Wait, after the Tracer. So you see the Widow comes, and you're going to kill her, right? And right here, you're deflecting her, that's good. But right here, you shoot her, and you dash her. You'll see where you're dashing, right? You're dashing through her, and then into the wall. You don't want to do that, because you're going to go far away from her, you're going to dash for a much longer time. What you want to do is dash at your feet, so you're going to stop the dash right in front of you. So instead of doing a 180, you just do a flick upwards, and that's so much faster and so much easier. Because in Genji, you just want to be fast. You want to be as fast as possible. We go here. We want to play safe here, because now you're alone. Your team is behind the wall. If you dashed or Marcha, I have nothing to say there. Just, you didn't have to. You don't want to dash unless it's... Usually you don't want to dash unless it's to finish off a kill or something. Like here, you could have used that dash instead of using it on Ramatra. Go for the Hanzo. I want you to kill the Kiriko first. He does. That was a nice dash too. We get the Kiriko, and the Hanzo obviously dies too. And then you kill Ramatra. That's good. That's good. What I want you to think about is ability usage. You want to think, when am I using my abilities? So why am I using my abilities? And should I even use them? Well, for example, you don't want to just dash mindlessly and die. Or just waste your deflect. Because your deflect is literally like a couple of seconds, not second, like a second or two. Where they literally cannot deal damage to you unless they have beams, basically. And you want to do that either passively, passively. Or just aggressively to get a kill. It's a beautiful blade. I want you to get out of this Ramatra ult, or else it's going to kill you. Being Genji and Ramatra's ult is so scary because you cannot deflect his ult. See, your team just died. Your team just died, and I wouldn't have taken any fights right now. You want to play safe, go back to the Mercy and Widow, where you might be able to win the fight. But they used hits in them. Just get the fuck out. You don't want to be here. Like, the Mercy kind of shouldn't have rested that. You don't want to rest a teammate when the fight is already lost, like completely lost. Like, you were in a 3v5 and the Mercy just rest into a Kitsune. That's stupid, because she would have died anyways. Now you're all alone. You just want to get back to spawn, get back to your team, and regroup. But that health pack was kind of unnecessary. If someone would have been there, they could have killed you. Like, dash over the wall or something, or just, like, don't let them see you. You don't want to get seen. Or killed. If you die now, you have like 20 seconds where you're not in the fight, and you don't want that to happen. Now, you can be in front, but you can also, right now, you see the Ana, and the Kiriko is alone in the backline, and that's when you want to strike, you want to kill the Ana. The Nano and your Marcha. This fight can be lost, but you need to be fast now. You need to execute something fast. That's a nice kill on the Ana. It doesn't even look at you. It doesn't even look at you. Yeah, the Kiriko is hitting some shots on you. You want to play safe. You don't want to get one-shot by the Kiriko. Now the rest. You rest, the rest of Widow. Alright. What you saw you saw the Ana. He was scoping in. He didn't look at you when you shot her. That's an important thing to know right there. Take some notes while you're playing game. Always learn, like, respect the enemy and learn what they're doing and what they're not doing. See, do that again. The Ana is just, he doesn't even look at you. Doesn't care you're there, and then you kill him. That's one of their weak points. I talked about this in a TikTok. I just find the weak points and abuse them. And right here, you can definitely see the Ana is a big weak point, where she is like primarily pumping healing outs all the time. She has a lot of healing, a lot of damage, huge abilities, really good abilities. But she doesn't have any awareness at all. So if you can just flank her and kill her easily. That's what you want to do. Now, you're Orisa's dead. You want to play safe. You can probably get the Hanzo. Did you see that on the Hanzo? I want to go back here. So you see the Hanzo here, right? You see him? You shoot him again, and you deflect. He's still not looking at you. Why are you deflecting right here? You're kind of just wasting it, because now you could have shot him one more time and dashed him and would have died. Now, like 1 second after, he looks at you, and that's when you can deflect him. Now you missed your shot on him, and you missed your deflecting. He killed you because of that, basically. So you kind of missed your timing on deflect. You need to think a lot more before you're actually deflecting, and not just, you know, deflecting because you want to. So try and look at the enemy. Are they aiming at you? Are they shooting at you? If not, just shoot them. If they are looking at you, you can deflect them. You have Kitsune here. That's a decent, good blade here. You can get a pretty good blade here. They don't have chance either. Go for the blade, get the Kiriko, and the Tracers run away. Maybe you get her, but it was primarily a decent blade. You got some kills. It was a bit late because two of the enemies died before you could actually hit them with the blade. That's good. That's good. Yeah, pretty decent aim on Genji too. You miss some very, very easy shots, but you hit a lot of good shots too. You see the supports are still alone. The Ramatra is overextending, and that's a weakness. Ramatra. I just want to pause and tell you this. Like Ramatra has a weakness, right? You can see what he goes in here. Wait, let's go a bit more. Right here, you push in, right? And you can see the Ramatra here, Nemesis is in. He goes all the way in, right? Right here, you can see the Ramatra's on the payload right here. And you have the supports here alone. And the DPS is in his spawn, and you're not, because they're dead. So the Ramatra, he's not going to have enough time to run back to the supports to save them. So this is when you can poke the supports and try to get a pick on them. Because Ramatra struggles to protect their supports when he's in the front line. Oh, you missed the... Oh, no, that would have killed the Zenyatta. But you still killed someone. What the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck was that? Okay, so you almost killed the Zenyatta, right? So you almost get him. That's unfortunate that you missed your dash. You need to think... You need to... Sometimes you just need to improve your aim, because that was just weird. But then, right, Widow gets 2 picks, and your dash is back. Why are you dashing back? You're retreating from a team fight that you're winning. For no particular reason. You have 200 health. That's okay. You have the Tracer. That was just think about where your team is. You don't have to retreat unless you're losing a team fight very hard, and you got a lot of picks, so you don't wanna do that. I see what you're also doing a lot that's not too good is you're not playing around natural cover. Like you're not playing around the walls like that Hanzo is doing right now. He's playing around walls a bit. That's what you want to do, because natural cover is like the best shield. You cannot shoot through it, they cannot shoot through it, they cannot see you, cannot see them. Right? You literally cannot die if you're behind a wall. It's like a limited health shield, basically, but you cannot shoot through it. So you need to abuse walls. Don't just stand up in the open, especially not when they're playing Hanzo and stuff that can just one-tap you. You want to play a bit around walls, try to get some picks, and not just jump in the open. No, this is... If I were you, I would have looked more back at my team before I ulted, because that could have ended you in... Oh, you died. You're not dying, okay. But you didn't look too much back at your team, so if the enemy team was more aware of what's going on, you need, like, if this was a higher rank, you'd have been dead. Like that. You would have been dead instantly. You were too far in alone. Your team was a bit still a bit in the back. So the only person that could save you is support your TP in them, or fly to you to save you. But that's like the only thing that could have saved you in higher ranks. So if you were in like gold or plat, even gold and plat, you could have died easily there. I don't know how you didn't die and what's going on here. Why are you You're missing 70 health here. The Mercy is right in front of you. And Kiriko Mercy is both right in front of you. You have a health pack 10 meters away from you, like right to the right there into the little room. You have a health pack, and you went all the way back for your health pack instead of just getting that one. All right, that's okay. You're retreating a lot from winning team fights. That's weird. You don't want to do that. Like when you were winning a team fight, you had both your supports alive. It wasn't like an intense team fight. You were just poking and stuff. You could have gotten healing from Kiriko and Mercy easily. You could have been more in a fight, but you still won the round. So, but let's say it's a high rank. You don't want to like retreat from that. You want to be in the fight and not just retreat from it just because of a health pack. Unless, like, you have to. Like, you just need to read the situation. If your supports are really busy, maybe you can get the health pack. But if you're just... If it's very passive, like here, like you weren't really having a tough fight, you could easily just gone to your Mercy instead. Or just taken another health pack that was closer. You went for the... You went for the health pack that was farthest away, and that's... Don't do that. We have the Mada voice line spam, alright. Let's get forward. You're setting up... What the fuck are you doing? You're setting up in their... Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please go back. Go back. Alright, you're almost healing the Ramattra because it went out of spawn, but I want to show you something. Oh, let's I want to look at the spawn door here, right? You can see the spawn door, right? In many maps, if you're inside your spawn, you can still take damage because it's a little room before you like actually enter the... Get out of spawn. So you have like one door and then one door inside the spawn where you heal. But on this map, this door is the one that heals you. So if they stand inside this door, they cannot take damage. And what you were doing, you were deflecting into their spawn, right? But right here, they cannot take damage here. The only person that took damage was the Ramattra. And nobody else. If they all would have taken damage, you could have gotten some picks. But, yeah, you just... I don't know why you did that. It can be decent to deflect into the spawn, maybe, if you, like, standing with a taxi, but that's still stupid, because you get one-tapped. Now you lost the Hanzo killed the Mercy, killed the Moira. You're fucked. You want to get back. Your Widow is the only one on your team that knows what he's doing, decently what he's doing. That's only because he's playing Widow, right? You guys, you should have, if you're on this map, you want to set up either here on the train. You can set up on the train. That's a bit scary because it's easy to lose control on where they are. Or you can set up here on the, like right here. Or with the fire truck. You don't want to be like in their spawn. You can fight on like the taxi corner, but eventually you are going to lose that fight. So just don't do that. You're staying too close to their spawn. Even if you get some kills on them, they're going to respawn in 10 seconds and they don't have to run from their spawn because you're in their spawn. You kill someone, they respawn instantly. You don't want to do that. Get the Kiriko. You saw her, Suzu. You can get the Hanzo. He's dead. The fight is actually winnable. It is. You're winning the fight. Oh, Jingert got a pick. I don't get why what you're doing here. Again, another... Oh, I'm so sorry. Again, you're retreating from a team fight that you're winning. Or you're just running away from the enemies. Because you had the Ramattra. You knew that Jingert and Ramattra wasn't dead. You knew that they were still in the fight. And you went on the train instead. That could have... I don't know, the Joker got a pick. You could have maybe saved the Mercy. Like, you went away from the fight. And you didn't want to, like, go into the spawn like that. Win the fight and then you push. Are you poking? You're poking for Blade. That's beautiful. A lot with Genji, you want to just poke for Blade. You can hear the Junker shooting. You should push him. You're missing the wall climb. Yeah, you just need to play the game more and just learn the wall climb, because when I came back from Valorant, I just literally came back from Valorant and I missed so many wall climb because I'm not used to playing Genji. That's just something you learn when you play a lot of Genji, honestly. See, no, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Did you see that? Oh, did you see that? Wait, so you go in here and you die because you're trapped. That you shouldn't have done that. If you go here, right? You have all your enemies here. And then you fall back to your team, right? You can see Bastion's in the spawn, Mercy's in the spawn, Moira's in the spawn. Zarya just respawned, right? They still haven't gotten one tick, right? You can wait until the point is right here. You can give them 2 ticks. Because it's better to lose 2 ticks than to lose the whole point, right? You can wait until like the checkpoint is right here or something. Right before they capture it, and then you go in. And also they have a Junkrat. You shouldn't go in on the right side, because that's a really tight corner. So Junkrat's going to kill you. And right here, you don't look back, or you do, but you don't care. You go in, you don't wait for your team. I don't see any teammates here, and you just go in, and then you get trapped because you didn't pay enough attention. And you're like, what you could have done was to wait for your team. The Zarya was just respawned when you went back, so you could have waited for the Zarya. You all could have pushed left side. You saw you had 90% grab. You could have waited for grab, and you would have literally won the team fight because you had grab and Blade. Even though they had trash, you could have just focused the sun, use grab your spread, you win the fight. But you went in alone. So just look a bit back at your teammates. That's what you want to do. Alright. You're poking. The team fight is still lost. Just still fall back. I want you to be in a bit more in the voice chat because I can't hear the voice chat, but I just assume none of you are using voice chat because it's bronze. So just use voice chat a bit. Even though nobody's talking to you, you can still talk to them, right? When you load into a game, if nobody's in voice chat, you can ask them, you know, hey guys, come voice chat, come talk to me, right? And that might just have someone join. And you can give them callouts. Even though they won't talk to you, you can still give them callouts. So if you see, for example, Junkrat low, you can call out Junkrat low. If the team fight is lost and everyone is dying, or if you're like you lost 3 people, you can call out to your last teammate, like, hell, let's fall back. We don't have to give them moral charge. Alright, you hear a grab. This is bad, this is bad. Like, you hear a grab, but you don't do anything, right? You're hopping around here. You saw the Hanzo top. Come on, man. You saw the Hanzo, but you didn't push him. The Hanzo is getting so much free space here. And then you go Junkrat setting up an ult too. That's probably what you're thinking. You hear a grab here, and you don't do anything with it. Oh, but Bastion does. Bastion does. Alright, it's fine then. But still, you know the Hanzo is high ground, and you know the Junkrat's low ground, like under the tunnel. You should push one of them, especially the Hanzo, because he can get so many free picks. Alright, you push the Hanzo last. I don't get why, but at least you got the Hanzo. But you wanna pick off Hanzo if he's alone on high ground. You can easily pick him off, because he's not gonna, especially in bronze. I mean, in high rank like Grandmaster, if the Hanzo's good, he can probably kill you in your 1v1 sometimes. Like, I think Genji and Hanzo is like soft counters to each other. Like, Genji can win the fight if it's good, but Hanzo can. The Genji makes a mistake, Hanzo can still kill him. Alright, you shoot Orisa. You want to shoot the Kiriko. You got the Kiriko. See, now walk. Don't. Actually, it was pretty nice. And then you have a tempo blade. It was a good blade, but you didn't need the blade because you killed 2 of them already, and the jungle wasn't even in the fight. So you only basically got, you didn't need it because you got 2 picks. Jungle wasn't in the fight, so there's only 2 people against 5 people. So you would have killed those 2 people anyways with your team. You didn't really need the blade. We could have used it this fight instead. Right, you know the Kiriko, so you're poking for blade. That's good. Your team is overextending a bit. That's not good. The Hanzo is AFK. That was stupid. Why did you dash? Look. You're not that guy. The Hanzo is AFK, right? You headshot him and you dash. Why are you dashing? Because now, especially because you dashed like through him. Because now you're in a tight room against a Junkrat. And Senora. And Orisa for that matter. So if you just either would have dashed on the ground or just headshot him, he died. He didn't take damage from your dash. He died before you could dash him. You standing still? But honestly, I can defend you right here. You stood still in spawn for some time, okay? Maybe you were replying to your mother or something, or your girlfriend sending you a message. That's okay. And also, your whole team was dead. You would have had to wait for them anyways. You're not waiting for them, are you? You want to wait. You wait for your team. Go back. Fast. You don't want to push this. The Mercy's dying. Right, Zarya's back, but your Mercy died because of you. Oh, you died too. Oh god. And now Zarya is... Oh, we got a decent grab. They trans. Alright, nope. What I want you to do on Genji, if they have trans, what you want to do on Genji is, if you're playing Zarya or something, or when you're playing Genji, you want to focus the Sen. You want to kill the Sen before you ult. You don't want... I mean, not the Zarya, but yeah, the Sen. You want to kill the Sen before you ult. Because when you deal enough damage, if he has like 10 health left, he has 2 options, right? Either he trans or he dies. If he dies, you ult. If he transes, you can go back, wait out his trans, and then ult. Right, go for the deflect on the Hanzo. That was good. He was aiming at you this time. He didn't shoot you because he's not stupid, but he tried. You go up with the Junkrat. That's good. That's good. You got the Junkrat. That's beautiful. You didn't get the Junkrat, did you? Maybe I'm blind. No. I'm sorry. I thought you killed him. You didn't. Oh, no. Was it a good blade? How was it? Well, you actually got to kill a lot of kills. That's beautiful. You won the fight. I thought the fight was lost, but you actually won that. That's good. That was a good blade. You got 2 picks with blade. I see. You know your... I mean, I want to pause, actually. You know what you're doing with your blade, because when you blade, you don't go for the huge 5-man blades every time, right? You go for a double kill or a triple kill. That's good, because when you... A dry blade, it's hard to get a 5k. You don't need a 5k to win a fight. You need 2 kills or 3 kills, right? To win the team fight alone. You don't need every single kill. And that's what you're doing. You're getting 2 kills, not like 5. Like, you don't have 5. You have to get 5k. You get the Orisa, you hear the Junker top. You push him. That's good. He kills you. Alright, what I saw you did there, you had like 120 health. Junkrat deals like what, 120, 130 damage on his grenades. And you were in a very tight room. So when you fight Junkrat, you want to either you want max health, or at least enough health so it doesn't have to land only one shot at you. Because he one shot you, didn't even have to melee you after his shots. So don't fight Junkrat in close rooms in general, but don't fight him with low health in close rooms. Alright, that was a good defensive dash. Very good defensive dash. You didn't die, you saved yourself, you got the health back. That was a good health back. You didn't go far away to grab your health back this time. Winston's jumping you, that's... Although Winston came back to shield, you want to play safe. The Hanzo can die. If you dive the Hanzo with the... Oh no, that's... If you used some walls, man, you could have gone behind the wall. You still need to learn to use natural cover. You don't want to just jump around in the open. Jump around in the open, please. Alright, the Zenyatta can die, but you want to fall back now. You want to fall back. Your Moira dashes in instead of... She didn't heal, you just dashed right in. That was very stupid. The Moira was like... That was big troll from your Moira. Oh, she could have waited for your tank. Your tank is coming though. He has primal. You're standing still again. Thanks. You Junkrat ulted. You know where he is, but you don't even look at him. Like, you saw his tire coming from there. Alright, you got a pick. Go for the Hanzo. Kill the Hanzo as well. Oh, you don't know. You don't know. Never mind. I can see his health bar. If you would have seen his health bar, you could have killed the Hanzo, because I'm replay, I can see his health bar. For you, it looked like he had max health. So, what I can say from here, your target prioritization isn't that bad, right? Your target prioritization doesn't suck. You get a lot of decent picks. You focus the supports and not their tank. That's good. But you need to think more about where your team is and what you're doing during the fights. Just skip this. Alright, again, you're playing Winston here now. You're playing the corner and not like right into it. But you learned from your mistake. No, you didn't. You're still forcing them into spawn. Yeah, you need to fall back fast. You can fall back here, but you play around this corner. Like this corner right here, you can play around. Because then you can fall back to spawn. Why are your Mercy going in front? Alright, go back. You're getting focused. Play safe. Again, you lost both of your supports early in the fight. That's not good. The Zenyatta is killing everyone. Alright, you're going back here. Grabbing the health back. That's good. You're playing safe. You want your Winston to come back here. You want your Winston to... What the fuck? Like, the Winston's playing the mentality that they shouldn't get a single tick. If he waited for your whole team, you could have won that fight, but you didn't wait. He just went balls deep in instantly. That's not good. Well, the only chance you want to give up a point. Look at the Bastion, he went in, he died. What he should have done, and what you probably should do too now, is instead of like going hardcore in a 5v1 trying to save the point and being very heroic and cool, you can just retreat. You should retreat. You should have retreated a long time ago. You're still only with your Winston. What the fuck is your Winston doing? I'm sorry. He's still there. What? Why? Winston. Look at him. He's sitting in the corner and he's not doing anything. Like, he's killing himself. They have Discord, they have Orisa, they have Junkrat, they have Hanzo. He can die so fast. And then he jumps in. Oh, shit. There we go. He jumps in. He jumps 5 people. Again? He jumps 5 people and doesn't get a single kill. And then he dies because he went into a 5v1. I'm glad you're not doing that because that would have pissed me off. But you haven't gone into a lot of 1v1s yet. 5v1, sorry. And now you're going to a 3v1. You have your Mercy with you. So basically you're dragging your Mercy into your death if you die. Oh no, you're stressing. You're not hitting. This can be huge actually. You have your Blade, there's 2 people here. You get the Junkrat, that's beautiful. Orisa doesn't have her abilities. You get her, and then only Hanzo left, but he can't touch. Alright, you had your supports with you. That was a good, that was very good. I'm glad you clutched that. It was a good clutch. You should get some really nice fight winning plays, honestly. But at the same time, so you do some stupid mistakes that like literally troll you around. For example, when you like dash into enemies and just don't think about where your team is. And when you dash out of a fight, that you're winning. So essentially, you're not killing yourself, but you're going to be gone for some time. And so your team is going to be alone without you. You're low. Don't put your junk right now. He hit you once. Wait for him. Good. You know where the junk right is. Now, I want you to call out to your team where the junk right is. Hey, guys. Junk right's left side top. Right. You lose your Kiriko because of the junk rights. You dash into... I saw that dash. Why would you dash there? I'm gonna ask you right here. What value does dashing here give you? Like, you see a lot of enemies, right? You still have 80 health. You need to heal yourself. Now you're getting heals. You got 100 health. Right here. You see 4 enemies in front of you. You're gonna hit 3 of them if you dash. But where is your team? Where is your team, right? You have a Bastion and a Mercy behind you. The Bastion is dying. I don't know about the Mercy, but your Bastion is dying. Zarya is there. Everyone's low. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight this, do you? You don't want to dash into this. That's gonna kill you. You know that's gonna kill you. If you dash through the Zen here, you go here. You stand here right after your dash. The Zen is gonna turn around. The Soldier's gonna turn around. Ramatha's gonna turn around. He's gonna probably vortex you. You're gonna get discorded and helixed, and you're dead. You don't want to, even if you didn't die there, you still don't want to dash that. But you still died, so it doesn't matter. But you shouldn't have dashed. You should have dashed back, not forward. Wrong direction. No respawning. And I don't, you want to play safe here. You see the Junket, you still know that the Junket's there. Maybe you could have called out your Zarya. Did he switch? You could have called out your Zarya that, you know, Junket's up here. If you bubble me, I can kill him, but he swapped. But you still need to call out. Guys, the Junket is still above. We need to kill him. Because he's literally like kind of carrying right now. He's getting so much value from you guys not killing him, or at least just pressuring him. Now your team isn't pushing in, right? I mean, they are pushing in. Sorry, they're pushing in, but they're pushing at a very wrong time. Because now you don't wanna push in a 2v1 like they did. Because now you're dead and nobody can touch. What you could have done here, the only chance you would have had, is to maybe look. It's how many seconds left do you have? Your team is pushing in here. Why are they pushing in? It's literally like a 2v5. They're killing themselves. That's not good. You could have called out. You guys, fall back. We can push in together. You have 15 seconds now. Don't go in. Don't go in. Just wait until you can climb up the train. Instead of going here, you can climb up to the left of the train and stand on the platform. And then it's like 2 or 3 seconds left. You dash on the points. You don't have to wait until like until last. No. You don't have to go in when there's still 10 seconds left. 10 seconds is still 10 seconds, right? So maybe wait a bit more before you touch. It's okay to give up a tick. And that's what I saw you also do. So what I can say after watching this replay on how you can improve is a couple of things. First of all, remember walls. You want to hide behind natural cover when you're low or need healing. You don't want to stand in the open too much, because you can just hide behind natural cover and they cannot hit you. Second, don't dash away from a fight unless you really have to. You can still win the fights. You were winning a lot of fights, but then you dashed away, and that's just removing you from the fight. That means that your team has one less player in that fight. Basically, an enemy killing you is the same as you just running away, because you're going to be away from the fight until you get that health back and go back. Especially if it's like a passive fight where you don't actually like go full in. If you're low and getting tick damage, you don't have to go all the way back for a health pack. Just, you know, go in front of the Mercy, ask her for healing, or the carrot girl. That's just remember that. Another thing is that you can learn to give away some ticks. When they're capturing a point, it's better to lose 2 ticks and then win the fight and win the point. That's better than just losing the whole point and going in and dying. Because I saw you and the Bastion went in like right side. You died to the Junkrat, you went in again, and he died to the Junkrats. Don't do that. You can wait until at the last second and then you go in. Because that's going to give you more time to regroup. The whole team can go in together. You could have gotten saved the point when Zarya had grab, you had blade, everyone was grouping up, but you decided to go in alone. And that they just didn't give you the team enough time to push in. Because after you died, it just went downhill. The Zarya died, the Mercy died, everyone died. So just remember that. Group up before you push in, and don't push in unless it's a 5v5 where you know you're going to win the fight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to get a coaching session or a VOD review, just type a replay code in the comments. I'm going to watch your game, I'm going to comment on it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.